Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures. Oh, got my new gloves on. Get them off. Get my fingers out. 2.0. What are we doing? Well, and where are we at? Well, what we're doing is we're going to hammock camp. And where are we at? We're on top of a mountain. And if you watched this last Monday's Mail Monday, you know that Johnny D. Torres sent me a canopy tent. It's a hammock tent. It's a dry hammock tent. And on there also, these gloves, there was no note on who sent the gloves. So if you sent the gloves to me, thank you very much. And put a comment down below that you mailed me the gloves. So I'm looking at this tree over here, and this one right here is two that we're going to go ahead and try to set this up. This is the first time I'm setting up this OneTigris hammock cover tent. So it's got a hot tent to it too. Well, we'll look at it together, and maybe I'll throw a quick picture here right here. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully we can duplicate that. All right, we're gonna see how it goes. Hey, it's snowing too. All right, and it's late. I gotta get this set up quick. All righty, here we go. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use this tree here and that one right over there. I think that'll give us enough distance. There is some undergrowth down here, but hey, I'm not going to worry about it for this first time. All right, so get the backpack off. All right, so we got that one Tigris tarp right on the top here. So get that pulled out first. So here's that. That is the tarp tent right there. So I got that all squished in the backpack, and then we got our hammock. And that hammock is the one that Dennis sent us the other week. So this is the hammock. We're gonna go ahead and get that set up first. I think we want to do. Maybe we want to do this this tent first. All right, yeah, let's try that, because I'm not sure what all that's going to require. So, all right. So one of the nice things is this comes in a really nice bag, and it looks like it's all tied up here. So I'm going to get this unraveled and start setting it up. So I do want to apologize, because it is going to take a little bit longer, because this is the first time that I've ever set it up. And looks like they've got a nice little bag here with all the spikes and stakes, guy lines, and also the protectors for the hot stove. If you had a stove, it's got two things you would attach to it so that you can hot tent. We're not hot tenting tonight. I don't have a stove yet. So, all right. So this stroke hand, even though I got this glove on, the stroke hand, once it gets cold, it's pretty much useless for opening things. So it is going to take me some time, but hang in there. We'll get this going. All right. We got snow. All right, so I'm thinking that that's going to be pretty good. I got that up there pretty good. So All right, now I gotta put all the guy lines on there. I gotta stretch this tight. So I'm thinking of doing some Persic knots and maybe strap that out a little bit further. Maybe I'll strap one end of these to the tree. Yep. So that comes with all of these. So I have got to unravel all these and get them tied up to that. So that is going to take me some time. So stay tuned. I'm going to put you on hyper mode until I get this done. All right. Boy, that snow's been coming down while I'm setting this up. But we're getting it set up. Oh, that's going to be nice inside of there. Oh, my goodness. I just got to get this one last guy line attached, and then we are good. I wonder if I can go to this tree. That might be. Yeah, that's a good angle here. Oh, maybe I'll go down. You know what? Let me go over here. Maybe I'll pull it out this way. Yeah, that's perfect. Give it a little tension this way, and we'll come over here. Yeah, that's perfect. So up top here, this is where we're going to run our strap. This is pretty cool. It's got a double zipper on an elastic band. So depending on where your strap is, up or down, it'll close in around the strap. So, and there's Velcro seam right here. And behind this Velcro seam is the zipper. So let's go on and get our backpack inside of this thing, see what it looks like, all right? All right. Oh my goodness, look how big this is inside. Oh, this is amazing. All righty, so we've got different tie downs, things like that, so we can put the sides up. So if we wanted to put the sides up, there's little toggles here, little straps, so we could roll the side up. Keep it open. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have to run the strap for the hammock through the top of here. But yeah, so I've got a little tree right there. I'm going to avoid that. Now there's stakes that I can go around and stake the outside down. I'll maybe do that. It's not supposed to be windy, so. And if the bottom flaps in and out, it wasn't even supposed to snow. All right, so this is crazy. So we've got an opening at that end, and right here's those spots for the hot stove. So hot stove will go there. Man, there's tons of room in here. Yeah, that's look at all this room. Oh my gosh, so I'm gonna run the hammock right down through there. So we got to get that other strap up there. Let's grab the hammock. I better get my backpack in here. It got kind of snowy out there. All right. Bang all the snow off. I should have put that rain cover on, but man, we'll just let this lay right here. I got my top quilt, my under quilt, and stuff is all in there yet. But this is like being in a tent, and we're not going to have to lay on the ground because this is a hammock, hammock enclosure. This is pretty wild. Oh man, I'm feeling nice and warm already. Yeah, I would think if I had the little buddy, I could set the little buddy up in here too. So I don't have that along, but I'd have to plan for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can get my chair, set my chair up in here. We can cook in here with the table. Yeah, I need to get the rest of this stuff. Hammock. Table. trekking table. All right, this thing is amazing. So I've got it set up, I think, pretty good. Like I said, I did a Persic knot up top here. So I've got a Persic knot on that ridge line. So I got a ridge line run all the way across. Like I said, this zipper's up and down. It's got Velcro on it. Inside there, I got my backpack, got the table. So I did put my trekking poles on the end here. I did see that it kind of showed that in the picture for Amazon. It showed trekking poles on the end. So I guess you can do that. So maybe I'll store them there. Yeah. But yeah, this side is looking good. So like I said, if I had a stove, that would come out of that port right down there. There's one on the top and one to come out the side. But hey, this is awesome. Just being out of the elements, you know, being under a tarp is awesome, you know, but not having wind blowing in on you is pretty cool. Yeah, and having these ends to seal up too. So we've got to get that hammock set up on these two trees. So I am going to go ahead and do that. So there's a body of water down there. I'll tell you what, let's go on. I'm going to walk down there quick. Yeah, so I take the inside. So you can see I just unzip the other side. I got to get that hammock set up, but I want to walk down here to this. There looks like water down there. So if that is water down there, that would be pretty awesome, because that means we would have a source of water then too. Yeah, it is. It's water. Let me switch you around. All right, so walking down this little path here, but oh yeah. Yeah, there's water laying here. So I don't know if there's always water here, but it kind of looks like it is, because that, yeah, this looks like a nice spot. Yeah, so we could, if we had to, we could filter water. I have my water filtration system with me. It's not frozen. If I ran out of water, we could do that. We could do the Sawyer squeeze and get some extra water. Yeah, so we could definitely filter water with our Sawyer squeeze there, right there. Man, just looking back up there at camp, that looks really cool. It's kind of hidden as well. Let me turn you around and show you that. You can see the outline of our setup here. So that is really cool. It has stopped snowing. So like I said, it wasn't really supposed to snow anyhow, but hey, that's a neat effect, right? All right, so we're gonna get up there. We're gonna get set up with the hammock and let's get camp all set up before it gets dark. It's about 4 o'clock, so it gets dark in about half an hour. So we gotta get busy. Yeah, I'm recovering from a cold that I started getting whenever we had gone up with Bailey overnight in that wind and fog and rain storm. So that gave me some congestion and stuff, and it gets worse as the evening approaches. So I'm probably going to get a little scratchy here a little bit later, but that's the tree we're going to tie up to. Yeah, it's a nice old pine. I just love this pine bark. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Look at that lichen. Very nice. And there's home for tonight. So let's get our hammock set up. Yep, so we're going to use this ENO hammock. So this is the one we've used before, that Dennis had sent us. So that's the one we got here for today. So let me unbuckle this and get it set up. So we're going to go between, like I said, that tree and that tree. I'm not exactly sure, but I think we got to send the buckle or our strap. It's a strap buckle. That's the one that Dennis has got this thing all set up with the buckle strap, with a ridge line, everything. So I believe what we need to do is we need to send a buckle through this upper part, this zipper part right here. So let me pull down on that. So it is a double zipper. So let's open it up and then send our strap through here. Yeah. So that straps through, and look at that. You can go up or down, and that just zippers just follow it. So strap this around the tree. So we'll just take this and put this around the tree. So get that up there. And then you just bring this clip around, and we're just going to clip it. And give it a good little tug. There we go. Whoop. Oh, hey, this is the hat that Camp Kill 'Em All sent. It's pretty close to camp hat. Look at that. You just saw that on Mail Monday. So he sent me this hat, which is very close to camp hat. All right. It's the legacy hat. It's got that floppiness. I love these legacy hats. Yep. All right. Let's get the other end set. So then we just want to walk the strap to the other side and find that zipper. There it is. So I'm going to put it like between the cords. Yeah. All right. So you just shove it out that little hole right there and pull it on the other side. There's our strap. So you can see a zipper going up and down. So we'll just walk that out to the tree. These buckles pull, get the hammock to where we want it. So that's what's nice about these buckle straps. I'm liking these things. Yeah. You just give them a quick pull and they just tighten right up there. And I think that's about right for me. Maybe a little bit more. All right, we might have to adjust that down a little bit. I'm just gonna sit in here, test it out. You always want to test your hammock out. So far, straps are holding good. All right. You know what? I think with this, oh, this is too cool. I think with this, I'll be able to take my shoes off tonight and sleep in here with my shoes off. Yeah, because it's staying dry underneath here. This is perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So far, I'm giving it the 2.0 approval. That's for sure. All right, so I got to get the underquilt under here. All right, let me give it a lay. Yeah. This is that This is that double hammock. Yeah, this is nice. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Ah, yes. Nice. So I've got my one wind utility thing that I've got that Dennis had sent me. So I've got that. We got a place here to put our phone. So we've got a little utility bag on our ridge line. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yep, I'm liking it. Good deal. Yes. Oh, and this is too comfortable. I think I might take a break. Time for sleeping later. We got to get moving. It's getting dark. All right. Yep, so we're just going to put our AMA underquilt on. So this is the underquilt that I have. I like this underquilt. It really works out good. Get it the right way. That'd be important. So, yep. So we're just gonna hook that right to our strap here, and that will be good. All right, there we go. It's got our underquilt, so I just got to get the top quilt out of the bag. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the hammock right away. But this is shaping up to be a really great camp. Yes, it is. So I can get the chair set up and the table. We got our light. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one end. It is definitely starting to rain and snow again, so we're going to keep that one end closed, and we're just going to keep working out of this end here. But we really don't need to go outside anymore. I got the chair, I got everything I need in here. Huh. Okie dokie. So you can see we got our water. We're heating up some water here. That is going to be our for our meal that we're going to eat. And what are we having? Well, let me get the camera turned around here, or turned up so I can see you. All right. So, oh, you can see my breath, but I'm not really cold. But what are we having for dinner? Let's see. We've got we're going to have spaghetti and meat sauce. So we're going to have spaghetti and meat sauce. Like I said, we got our water boiling. And then this does not need heated water. This is from Zeke and family. So he had sent this along for me to eat. I've taken it out a couple times, but I haven't eaten it. It is creme brûlée, which is my favorite. So that is a dessert. So we're going to eat that for dessert. It says it only takes 3/4 of a cup of water, but it is 610 calories, which is a lot of calories. But when it's cold, you need a lot of calories to stay warm. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And that just takes 3/4 of a cup of cold water, which we got cold water, that's for sure. And we'll put that in there. You stir it up, you let that sit 10 minutes, and then there's a packet in here with sugar, brûlée sugar. So brûlée. Belay is something you do when you're rock climbing. You're belaying, which Miss 2.0 would like to get back to belaying, to be belayed. I am her belayer, and once this stroke arm starts getting a little better and I can grip better, we will get out there rock climbing. Yep. So you can hear the rain hitting the tarp again. Oh, look. Oh, I can make animals. Woof, woof. This is cool having this this enclosure. This is really, really great. All right. We got some steam coming on there, so we're gonna get that heated up, and then let me get that set up, and we will start getting I gotta find my spoon. Yeah, I stepped outside for a minute just to look around, and while the water is heating up, man, it's still starting to snow again. It's coming down. It's beautiful. But look at that. So it's hard to believe that there's a hammock in there and it's all dry, but that is great. So you can see my little light on in there. Let me turn my headlamp off. This is what it looks like right now. So it's sun is pretty much down. It's getting darker and darker, but our water's almost done boiling, so we're going to get that water poured in our spaghetti, and we're going to eat in a little bit. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, so this water's just about boiling. Let's see if I get my headlamp turned off. There we go. Oh, it's still on a little bit. I got that one light on. There we go. So get that turned off. So that is definitely boiling. All but boiling. So get our spoon pulled out. So I've got the one spoon here. This is Alpine Warrior had given me on that one meal Monday here. Backpack turned around. So we got this spoon tucked in here. Oh, that's a knife. Got the spoon tucked in here. There we go. So a little breezy. You can see a little bit of breeze. So this is this Tapperus spoon. When I opened it on Mail Monday, I said, I think I said OneTigris, but this is a Tapperus spoon, which is also, it's a spork. It's a spork. It's got a knife in it. If you pull this apart, it's got a knife, and then it's also got a fire starter. Yeah, so turn that down. So, yeah, I'm thinking I don't need to stake the bottom down right now, but just because it's not real windy. But if it gets any windier, I might have to go around and do that. So, got our spaghetti opened up. Yep. And then we have our little koozie that we're going to put that in. So we got our koozie here that Dennis made us. And we're going to put that down inside of there. But, like I said, it gets dark so early now. So early. It's just crazy. You don't got a lot of time to do stuff. I'm going to put my light up here. It's going to be a little dark for you, but I got to get this where I can see it and pour at the same time. Oh, I almost didn't remove the oxygen absorber. So, got to remove that. Pour our water in. So this is spaghetti and meat sauce. I have had the lasagna. I don't think I've ever had the spaghetti and meat sauce before. Turn that heater off. Now that is the burner is that micro burner. So I did not bring the old cracking dated one flamethrower tonight. I just brought the smaller one there, the micro. Because like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a whole lot of cooking, only because I didn't know how this tarp was going to set up. But now that I know, hey, we'll definitely be utilizing that a lot more. You know, even if I had a couple people with me, man, we would all fit in here. This is super great. So, small plots, Kevin, if you ever want to camp, or Walter Zolna, if you ever want to camp, I got the tent. So, just get a cot. You can sleep right in here. So, Wandering Woodsman, any of you guys want to come along, definitely, that would be awesome for us to get together and do a video. All right, so I'm just getting my spaghetti started up, and then I'll get it sealed, and then we will put it in that koozie. I definitely brought the koozie this time because the last time, remember, I put it in my shirt to stay warm, and it leaked. So, and I said I don't want a bear coming up and licking me in the middle of the night. So, yeah, and because there are bears on this mountain, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. So I moved you from over there to over here to make it a little better because I can have the light right here on top. So this is that backpacker's pantry. This is that creme brulee dessert. So it says it just takes 3/4 of cold water. And it says there's a sugar packet in here too. So, you know, generally I don't eat these meals. For the most part, I'm trying to do, you know, make my own stuff a lot of times, but these were gifts, and Oh, does that smell good? Oh my goodness! So this is the little sugar packet. Yeah. So that's the brûlée, and here's the little oxygen absorber. You don't want to eat that. I've got 2 of those now. So inside here, it's just all powder, and then, like I said, we add our 3/4 of a cup of cold water. I'm just going to go ahead and make it now. You know what? Because this is 2 servings, I have my get this out of here. I always carry this container. This is one of those Talente jars. What I do is I put my headlamp and I put the Olight bulb in here because that way they don't turn on. But I always have this because sometimes I'll cold soak a meal, which means you don't need water. You just put it in there, you cold soak it. I'll tell you what, I am going to add, just because this is 610 calories and I don't want to eat the whole thing because I'm eating that spaghetti and meatball too, I'm going to pour half of this into here. And save half for later. So that's half. Huh. I think it's half. Maybe a little bit more. I'm going to get 2 desserts out of this. And then we've got a sugar packet right here. And so I can take half the sugar out of that on top of this. And then put the other one in that bag and seal it up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That is what we will do. All right, so 3/4 of a cup. Let's see. So that much. I think that was about 3/4 of a cup. That might have been a half a cup. But so it says to stir for 1 minute. Yeah, that needs just a tad bit more water. Yeah. Yep. You know what I could do? I could put the lid on and shake it. And then we're going to let it says to let it sit for 10 minutes. So, yeah. Oh, if that's what it's going to taste like, that's going to be good. All right, let me put the lid on here, and we're going to let that sit for 10 minutes. Well, actually, probably we'll let it sit for longer because I got to eat our spaghetti and meatballs. All right, so it's been 5 minutes, so I'm just got the spaghetti and meat sauce out. I'm just giving that another stir, and then I'm going to let it sit for another 5 minutes. But boy, is that smelling good. It is definitely smelling good. I'll tell you, I've had the lasagna. That's what I've had, is the lasagna and meat sauce, which is good, very good. Anxious to see how this spaghetti and meat sauce comes along. I ate a chicken and dumplings the other night. Again, that was super. That's like my favorite. The chicken and dumplings so far is by far the of the adventure meals. That chicken and dumplings is definitely my favorite. So we're gonna put that back down in the koozie and let that marinate a little bit longer. Like I said, I don't got a fancy thing I'm cooking tonight. We're just going with one of these and that dessert. And believe it or not, I didn't even bring breakfast along for tomorrow morning, so we're just going to have coffee. which is all right. Sometimes it's good just to have a liquid breakfast. And there's nothing wrong with having coffee for breakfast either. Yep. So, yeah, this is great. I'm just sitting here, just relaxing, out of the elements, just sitting here relaxing, but I can still hear nature. Hear everything hitting the tarp, or the tent, hammock tent. This is great. This is really, really good. I think I'm going to go ahead and close that door at that end so that we can just kind of, any heat we generate in here just from us, it would stay in here. Nice. Yeah. So I think it's about time to eat. All right. Okay. Spaghetti and meat sauce. Adventure meal. Let me just take a look at the back here. So this is less than our dessert. 480 calories. So that's not bad. So that is the meal. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. With the light in there. Yeah, that's good. All right, here's the first bite. Okay. I think this one is better than the lasagna. That's actually really good. Yeah, I like this better than lasagna. The spaghetti and meat sauce. Now, I don't cut my noodles up, so they're all chopped up into little small pieces, like somebody chopped it all up, cut it up for you, so you can't twirl it. So if you're a full-blown Italian and want to twirl your spaghetti, don't buy this. Very good, very good. So, one thing I was thinking about, I don't think this is going to stiffen up because it was 3/4 of a cup for the whole thing. And I think I did almost 3/4 of a cup for half. So, we might be drinking this creme brulee dessert. But, should I add the rest of it? Yeah, I'm gonna add the rest because I want to know exactly how it tastes, and if I didn't mix it right, I put too much water in. I don't want creme brulee soup. I want to taste it how it really is. It is thickening up. So, okay, we're just gonna have a lot of calories. All right. Oh, my spoon. Gotta get my spaghetti spoon out. Oh, it's got spaghetti on it. Give that another stir in there again. So, yeah, I had put 3/4 of a cup in there before. So, it wasn't going to thicken up. It was going to be soup. So, I want to see how it's really going to be. So, you can see it's definitely getting thicker. All right, so let that set again. I'll bring it back on whenever we go to taste the dessert. All right, okay. Talk to you soon. This is our sugar. This is our creme brulee sugar. This is our brulee sugar. So we're gonna pour that on the top. And so this is really stiffened up quite a bit. So we're gonna pour that on top of there. That's looking good. And I know when I get creme brulee out at the restaurants, they always torch the sugar. I'm going to try to torch it. I got this lighter here. We're going to see if it works or not for torching. Let's see. That's... oh, it's got a little torch. We're running out of fuel. A little bit. It's doing it a little bit, not much though. Get that crystallized. Oh, it actually is. Yeah. So we're crystallizing our sugar with the lighter. Yeah. So we got a little crystallized in there. I don't know if you can see that in there. Yeah, it worked. Oh, this is too funny. All right. So, time to give it the taste test. Now, that spaghetti, I finished that. That was awesome. Awesome. So, yeah. That's looking good. That's good. Doesn't quite have the consistency of creme brulee, but it's got the flavor. Definitely has the flavor. And it's more fluffy than the creme brulee that I'm used to, like more like a pudding, you know, kind of. But I'll tell you what, for being out backpacking and a backpacking meal, a dessert, I'm glamping it tonight. I'm eating fancy and got my tent going. All right. Almost tastes like vanilla ice cream. That's good. So what I'm going to do, because it's cold and that won't spoil overnight, I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to save that for breakfast. Maybe have that with our coffee. So creme brulee and coffee in the morning. All right, so that's what we'll do. All right, so I'm going to get busy and do a couple of things here, just straighten up a little bit more, and then I'll talk to you when we climb into the hammock, all right? All right, so I am in the hammock. I got my top quilt. I got the gloves on. I don't have the jacket on. I've just got this North Face fleece. I'm not totally cold yet. But I've got it in my, the heated jacket's in my backpack. I'll probably get it out in a little bit, but I'm going to lay here and try to get some shut-eye. So I am recovering from a cold, so I'm starting to get a lot of congestion. I've got to take a little bit more medicine here in a couple minutes, so let me do that. But it is lights out. All right, we'll see you later. And I'll bring it back on if anything happens. All right. Okay, I got up. I had to use the bathroom. But this is what the woods look like at night with the full moon. So there's a little bit of clouds up there blowing across the full moon. You really can't see the moon too good. You can't make out the shape of it, but this is what it looks like. I'm going to see if I can get a couple time-lapse photographs of the moon there, because that just looks really, really cool. Man, that's neat. All right, back to bed. Yes, I'm back in here, getting ready to climb back in the hammock. But this is holding up really well. Man, that's some great pictures of the moon there. So, like I said, climb back into the hammock. So, let me get my old light bulb out here. Turn this around. Turn this off. All right. Just to let you know. That, like I said, that cough gets worse as the night goes on. But I've got my water bottle in the hammock with me under my top quilt and stuff, because it is down to 26 degrees out. And I don't want that water to freeze overnight. So, like I said, I've got that in the hammock with me. All right. All right, so like I said, I got up to use the facilities. So I'm gonna go back to bed. All right, it's 1:45. I just looked a little bit ago. So, all right, I'll catch y'all later. Okay, two things. One, I've got the jacket going, so that's at the 120 setting right now. And then I had forgot to put I was wondering why my head was getting so cold. I forgot to put my knit hat on, so I got that on just over top of my regular hat. If I want, I can even put it over top of the headlamp for now. Doesn't really matter. All right, so I just looked. It's 3:15 in the morning. So yeah, these gloves are working out good. These Carhartt gloves, yeah, they're fingerless, so you can work the phone, and then they have that flap that flips over as mitten. So they're doing good. I'm keeping them underneath of my top quilt. Yeah. So yeah, it's chilly, but as long as I stay tucked in here, I'm good. I'm good. All right, I'm going back to bed. Alrighty. Good morning. Hey, Tony here. 2.0 morning. Yes, it is. My toes are cold. All right. So, hey, this worked out great. This OneTigris hammock tent was perfect. I'm really liking it. Yeah. So, I am gonna start breaking down camp. I'm gonna get the hammock tore down, but we're gonna heat up water. So while that water's heating up, maybe we'll put the hammock away, get it off the trees. Then we'll just sit down and enjoy our coffee. Oh, we got the rest of that creme brûlée to eat too. That's right. All right. So I gotta get busy. Oh. Warm my fingertips up a little bit. Yeah, it's 23 degrees out right now. It's cold. But All right, so we got the hammock all put away. We're going to sit here and enjoy our coffee. We're going to eat the rest of our creme brulee. I got these little taster's choice that Dennis sent me. And then I don't want to turn that burner off. Goodbye, flame. All right, so I put this in our coffee, in our water, and get that all mixed up. Yeah. Yeah, and beautiful, beautiful day. Yeah, a little cold, but beautiful, beautiful. So if you noticed, I put the one side of the flap up. So those little toggles there, you can put those up. So I've got a little opening there so I can see the morning, so I can see the sunrise. Boy, it's beautiful. Like I said, I'm hearing a woodpecker every once in a while out in the woods. Maybe he'll get a little closer and we'll hear him. Yeah, nice. Just nice and quiet. Yeah, so a lot of times those coffees I use too, just because they're not real strong. So, alrighty. So I am gonna warm my hands up on that cup for a second. Hey, these gloves work good all night. They really did. Ooh, that's it. That is hot on my hands. A little too hot. Too hot. Yeah. My throat, I have some sore throat tablets in my pocket. I was chewing on those most of the night. Got a little bit of a sore throat. Nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful sunrise there. Yeah, so a little bit of snow on the ground just from what we had when we were setting up the tent and everything yesterday. But I like this. Very spacious. And with all the air vent coming in on the bottom, I didn't have to worry about condensation, I don't believe. I don't ever think you'd have condensation on the inside of this thing. It's so big. It's really, really big. Yeah, like I said, it's 12.5 feet in one direction by 6.5 feet. That's huge. That is really huge. Yeah. All right, so let me get my creme brulee. Like I said, we still got that for breakfast. The other half of it. If it didn't freeze. Now it will be like vanilla ice cream. Well, yeah, I think that's frozen. Well, it's not frozen, but it's definitely cold. That's very good. Very, very good. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep you around while I break this down and film all that. That'll just make for a longer video. And you don't need to watch me tear it all down, right? You probably got stuff to do. All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for coming with me out on the mountain. And I had a great time. I really, really did. This thing worked out perfect. We'll be using it again. Maybe if we ever get into a hot tent situation, we can do that. But I'd like to try this with a little buddy heater. I just got to figure out how to pack that in. So maybe we can try that sometime. So I think that would be cool. That would have been, oh, that would have been toasty in here, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, okay, you know what's next. Score that music. Alrighty. So, hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Remember, it's one adventure at a time. Hey, it's Thursday night. We're going to have Sunday Night Live this coming Sunday where we talk about the videos that we did during the week. And this one should be this coming Sunday. Yeah. And hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate all of your support, your likes, your comments, and go ahead and share this content with others. And yeah, and we will see you on the next random adventure. Already, Tony 2.0 out. All right.